Okay, so today's story time is a very recent one. This literally takes place last night. Technically today, because it was so late at night. It was technically morning today. But yeah, man, I'm tired. I have been up all night and all day. It's 6 p.m. right now. As soon as I'm done making this, I am falling asleep and fucking passing out until probably 2 in the morning. My sleep schedule's fried, to say the least. I'm very tired. But yeah, some things happened yesterday that were pretty interesting, pretty story time worthy. And, I was sitting in the car thinking on the way home last night, being like, yo, should I tell this today? Should I wait? Should I hold on to it? Let it marinate a little bit? Nah, I'm telling it today. It's a recent one. It's a good one. It's a funny one, crazy one, whatever you want to call it. Kind of short. I don't think it's going to be very long. Maybe it will. I don't know. We'll see when I'm done recording how long this video ends up being. But I think you guys will enjoy it regardless. So if you do, leave a like on the video and let's jump into it. So today's story time is about the time that I met the dumbest drug dealer on earth. Yesterday. Once again, I guess today. I'm going to say yesterday though, because it felt like last night. So yesterday at about 11 p.m., okay, I was sitting in my room playing some games with some friends online, doing my thing, right? And when all of a sudden, one of my friends hits me up. My IRL friend. We'll just call his friend Jared, okay? My homie Jared hits me up. He texts me. And Jared's somebody that I hang out with at least 3 times a week. I see him pretty much, every week. And we usually do like one of two things. We're either hanging out, going to see a movie, or going to a friend's house, or we go to the casino. And on this night, he wants to do the casino. So I'm like, all right, bet, I'm down. So next thing I know, Jared's on the way to my house, and I said goodbye to my online homies. I hang up the call with them, and my homie Jared pulls up to my driveway, like not long after that, and I get in the car, and we head to the casino. Now, as for the casino, there's not much to talk about there. I went with him. I lost some money. Nothing too crazy, right? It was after that where it gets interesting. So at this point, it's like 1:30 in the morning. And we're both pretty hungry, but there's not a lot of food nearby that's open besides like McDonald's and Taco Bell. And we had both been eating that pretty much all week, just like, eating shitty food, right? So we decided like, hey, let's go to this 24-hour grocery store instead. There's this 24-hour grocery store in our area that is pretty clutch. So we decided to go there, right? And we go there, we go inside, we shop a little bit. I got like a Lunchable and like 2 other things. Honestly, not the best dinner ever, but whatever, right? And we killed like probably 20-25 minutes in there shopping. And after we got done shopping is really where this story time starts. So this grocery store that we were at, right? It's notoriously known, especially late at night, for people to show up and kind of start problems. So it's not uncommon for cops to be lurking around that area, kind of patrolling, because they know that, people, when the bars let out or like people that get done with parties, they go to this grocery store to get food late at night. And sometimes that means there's going to be some ratchet people in there starting fights, right? So yeah, cops will patrol it from time to time or like camp out in the parking lot and make sure no one's causing any problems. So it's not unlikely to see cops there, right? So after me and my friend are done checking out and getting our food, we go outside and we walk out the front doors. And there's this guy on the bench right outside the grocery store. And he gets up and he walks over to me and my friend. He's like, yo, guys, let me get at you real quick. Let me talk to you. And I was like, what's up, man? And he's like, so like, I got something I want to ask y'all. Like, let me know what you think. Now I'm thinking this guy's about to ask for money because this area that we were in and like this store late at night, it's not uncommon to walk out and see a homeless guy or two and they'll ask you for some change or get a bus ticket, like nothing crazy, right? But no, I had it completely wrong. This guy goes, so you guys smoke? And I was like, cigarettes, vape, weed, what are you talking about? And he's like, yeah, weed. Or like anything else. And then Jared goes, what do you mean anything else? And the guy goes, whatever you want to smoke. And Jared goes, like crack? And I start laughing because like I just didn't expect him to say that. And the guy goes, I mean, yeah, if you're into that. And we were like, nah, man, we don't smoke crack. And he's like, all right, well, do you guys smoke weed? And I was like, not too much anymore, but I know Jared does. And Jared's like, yeah, I do. And the guy goes, well, I got some good ass shit and I got it on me. You want some? And Jared's like, nah, I'm good, man, but thank you. And he's like, bro, trust me, this is some of the best shit you'll ever smoke. Like, trust me on this. And Jared's like, yeah, man, I trust you, but like, I'm just not really in the mood to buy anything right now. I just bought food. Like, I'm not trying to spend more money, you know? And the guy's like, what about something else? You guys do Molly? And I was like, nah, man. And then Jared's like, nah, I don't do Molly. And then right after Jared says that, a police officer turns the corner, right? And parks in a parking spot. And he's like right to the left of where this bench is and where we're talking to this like drug dealer trying to peddle us weed or Molly or whatever, right? So immediately I tapped this dude on the arm and I was like, yo, bro, like you might want to chill. There's a cop right there. I'm not trying to see you get arrested, right? I'm trying to look out for this guy. Like, I'm not trying to see anyone go to jail tonight, right? And this guy goes, nah, man, like you're tripping. Chill out. Like he's just parking over there. He can't even see us this far away. Like, we're good, bro. Trust me. He's just chilling over there. We're good. Now, I don't know if this guy was like smoking crack or something or like was on whatever he was selling, but that cop was literally like less than 25 feet from us. And also, he could definitely see us. We were in the open outside of the store. This guy was just definitely not in his right mind or something because we were very visible, right, to this cop. And then this dealer proceeds to do the dumbest thing I've ever seen anybody fucking do. He goes, nah, but like for real, like you guys want Molly or something? I got that too. And I was like, nah, man, I'm good. And then Jared once again was like, yeah, I'm good. And this guy pulls out the fucking Molly from his back pocket and proceeds to start showing us these pills. And we're like, yo, dude, put that shit away. There's a fucking cop right there. And he puts it back in his pocket. He's like, guys, come on. Like, he's over there. He can't see me. I'm fine. Yeah, guess what? The cop saw him. Next thing I know, this cop's getting out of his car, walking over to us and yelling, hey, what are you guys doing over here? And now I'm pissed, right? Like, I lost money at the casino. It's late at night. I'm hungry. I was just trying to go home and eat some food and chill. But now I got to talk to a fucking cop because some dumbass dude wanted to come up to us trying to peddle us some fucking weed that was probably mid or whatever else he was trying to sell us, like Molly and shit. Like, I'm pissed, right? Now my night's going downhill. And yeah, this cop walks up to us and asks us what we're doing, to which me and Jared both looked at each other and kind of gave each other that look of like, yo, what should we say to this cop? Like, should we just rat this guy out? Should we just stay silent? Like, what do we do, right? And I'm so glad that the dealer talked first. This fucking random drug dealer dude that was outside of the store, he talks first. He goes, oh, don't worry, officer. I'm just talking to my two boys right here. Like, I know these guys. And the cop looks at the guy, the dealer, and then looks at us. And he goes, I don't think you know these guys. These guys look like they're in their 20s. You look like you're in your 40s, sir. So, like, I don't think you're friends with these guys. And the cop had a point because we were in our 20s and this guy was definitely, like, probably in his 40s. And we didn't know him. And the cop looks at us and he goes, guys, be honest. Do you know this guy? And I just kind of, like, went silent for a sec. Didn't really know what to say. And then Jared answered. Jared goes, no, I don't know him. Neither does my friend here. We don't know him. And honestly, I think that was the right move. Like, we already tried our best to protect this guy, right? Like, I literally tapped him on the arm and was like, hey, man, there's a cop right there. Like, don't be obvious. And he proceeded to be the most obvious you could ever be. So, like, there was no more protecting this guy. Like, he dug his own grave, right? And the cop goes, sir, what are you doing out here? You trying to sell these guys something? And the guy was like, no, not at all. And we just kind of stayed silent. And the cop looked at Jared and was like, is he trying to sell you something? And Jared just like kind of doesn't say yes, but doesn't say no. He kind of just gave him like a smirk. And the cop goes, you know what? It doesn't really matter what your answer is because I saw this guy pull something out of his pocket. Sir, what do you got on you? And the guy just admitted it. He was like, all right, like you caught me. And he starts pulling out stuff from his back pocket. He pulled out those Molly pills, pulled out something else that looked like pills. Didn't see anything else. Didn't see anything like crack, you know, but like, I don't know, maybe he had that somewhere else. I don't know. Maybe that was like in his car in the parking lot or something. But the cop proceeded to call another cop over that was like in the area and they like searched him and ended up cuffing him and putting him in the back of the car and arresting him. And after that, they told me and my homie that we were good to go. Like they were just like, you guys can leave. Like you don't have to stay here for this. Like you're fine. And we got let off the hook. We weren't really on the hook to begin with because we didn't do anything wrong, but it could have been a lot worse, right? Like that cop, you know, I think he was smart enough to see that me and my friend were like bothered by this guy and didn't want to buy whatever he was selling. And I think you could see that. But, you know, if it was any other cop, it might have went differently, you know, maybe like some other cop would have thought that we were with that guy and trying to buy something. I also have to thank this dumbass drug dealer for like lying off rip. Like the first thing he said was, yeah, I know these dudes. And I think he was expecting like me and Jared to go along with it. But like, bro, I'm not going down for some random dude at the grocery store trying to sell me some Molly that probably had bullshit in it. I don't care. Like I said, I tried to protect him, right? I tried to be like, hey man, there's a cop right there. Like, don't be obvious. You know, I tried to like make it, you know, clear that we were being watched, and he thought I was fucking stupid basically. And yeah, anyway, whatever, right? It's over. He got caught. He got arrested, and we went home, and I ate some mid-ass Lunchable and some mid-ass food, and then proceeded to pull an all-nighter and end up where I am now, recording this video. Yeah, pretty wild. You know, I'm not going to say I'm happy that dude got arrested. I'm never celebrating people's downfalls by any means, but I am happy we didn't get mixed up with it. That would have sucked if we got arrested or some shit, like for something we weren't even like doing. But yeah, pretty crazy stuff, pretty recent. And yeah, I thought you guys would enjoy hearing about it. So if you guys enjoyed the story time, please leave a like on the video. I'd really appreciate it. Feel free to leave your story times in the comments down below, and subscribe if you're new. I'll see you all later. Peace.
Take his 401k and I'll put it on my wrist. Only YSL my fit.